So a workplace can have some very
Joy
interesting
Taylor
dynamics,
and her friend
especially
Taylor.
when said
All right, let me stop.
workplace involves both men and women interacting on a daily basis who are at different levels of power.
This situation is
and
crazy,
today I
bro.
have
I'm
a
not gonna
story
lie.
for you guys that involves alleged cheating, workplace harassment, and promises of promotions and other favors.
I told
for
Kendrick
sex.
I wasn't gonna
Fox
do no
Sports has been
research on
sued
this,
by
so
a
here we
hairstylist
go.
who claims that Skip Bayless, Joy Taylor, and their vice president Charles Dixon were all doing dirty things behind the scenes.
Joy
Alleging
Taylor.
that they all abused their power
That's
in
crazy.
one way or another, and that she was affected directly by their
You know what's crazy? People didn't know that Joy Taylor is a black woman. I knew she was. I always knew she was a light-skinned black woman.
actions
That's just
while
crazy.
working with and for them between
She don't
2016
seem like it, but she is.
and 2024 on various Fox Sports programs. This lawsuit refers to the plaintiff as Miss Faraji, saying that she started working at Fox back in 2012, but didn't become a full-time employee until 2016, when she was assigned to the show Undisputed, which was seen as a successor to
4 years?
First Take. In March of that year, Faraji claims to have met Joy Taylor, who is the sister of NFL Hall of Famer Jason Taylor. At the time, she was a bartender and a small-time
Who the hell
radio
is
host
Jason
looking
Taylor?
to break into the
I'm not
entertainment
gonna lie, yo. Don't crucify me. I don't know who Jason Taylor is. I'm not gonna lie to you.
industry. And Faraji claims that she accomplished this by essentially sleeping her way to the top.
What? Mr. Dixon gives Miss Taylor Undisputed as a reward for having sex with him.
Faraji says that when they first met, Joy would ask her to hang out outside of work.
Yo, I just saw a clip of this dude who was talking about Joy Taylor's titties and was like, all them jugs. It's probably the same thing with this nigga, dog.
And she was typically accompanied by the vice president
Oh my, you slept with this dude. I'm sorry I'm pausing it so much, but she slept with this guy. Oh my.
of Fox, Charlie Dixon. And that Faraji quickly put together
Gosh,
that the
you're
two
dead,
had an
like,
intimate relationship
damn.
despite the
Like, I'm not one to be like that, but this girl is way, I mean, way out of this nigga's league, bro.
and both being married. Though at the time that she met him, Faraji claims that she did not know who Mr. Dixon was. And when she did discover his position of power, she warned Joy about the potential dangers of being in that type of relationship. 1 month later,
gonna lie, I'm rocking with
Undisputed
the
was
new
announced as a
camera angle.
blockbuster program for Fox, and many were shocked as Joy, who had little to no experience, was given the nod to be the moderator of this new show.
Okay, so we'll cover this at rehearsal.
See you there, Joy.
Skip Bayless, you ready to make television history?
Hey, partner.
Shit is
Pretty
sharp.
great, huh?
It's awesome.
And Faraji felt that Joy got this position because of her intimate relationship with the vice president.
Joy, congratulations to you for being a third of this trio. I know you're going to do your job exceptionally well.
And even claims that once Joy's husband found out about the alleged affair, he immediately broke things off with her and threatened to go public with the information if Dixon did not pay him everything that he had spent on their wedding deposits. That man said, I'm leaving here with...
Nigga, just the wedding deposits? Bro, I would have asked for so much more. I would have been like, bro, wedding deposits, the house payments, the emotional damage. Nigga, give me all of that cash, bro.
something. The next
I'm
year in
milking that shit.
2017, she even claims that Dixon tried to make a move on
Would that
her
be
at Joy
exploitation?
Taylor's
It's
birthday
blackmail
party,
for sure.
where she says that he groped her ass. Miss Faraji did not know who to turn to, but as she knew Miss Taylor was sleeping with Mr. Dixon, she turned to her. Surprisingly, Miss Taylor's response was, "Get over it," and explained that she herself only had her job because of Mr. Dixon, and that Miss Faraji only had her job because Miss Taylor had requested her. She warned that Mr. Dixon could easily take both away. And this was a stark contrast from how Joy publicly presents her journey in the industry.
You have to constantly reaffirm that you are good enough, that you belong there, and then always prove it. So I would just always say you gotta do twice the work to get half the opportunity. But that, to me, the mentality I've always had on it is that's just gonna make me better. So that's why I'm excellent.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Damn, Joy Taylor, bro. I'm a fan of Joy Taylor, bro. I was cool with her. Like her podcast was cool. Undisputed was cool, but that sounded like a whole lot of bullshit. I can't lie, bro. It just did, bro. It did. There's no way she just said that, and everybody's looking at her like, that sounds like bullshit, bro.
I couldn't be average. I couldn't be okay. I couldn't be late.
And like her knowing that she really didn't work for this position, it's kind of like, that makes it sting even harder.
I couldn't say no. Now I do.
And this really kind of set the stage for the next 8 years, as sexual favors for career opportunities would become an alleged running theme at Fox Studios.
Oh
She says that Joy Taylor actually did the same thing in sleeping with Emmanuel Acho to help secure her spot on her show called Speak that aired back in 2022.
I will be joined by the one and only Joy Taylor, the greatest female opinionist on television. Joy Taylor, why are you so excited about the show?
I'm excited because I'm the oldest on the show, so I have to give all the lectures and be right. And we're gonna have a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it.
In approximately February 2020,
Yo, she's really sleeping her way to the top. Yo, this is
Miss
crazy.
Taylor asked Miss Faraji to meet her for lunch in Beverly
I
Hills.
only see this
when
shit
Miss
in
Faraji
shows.
arrived, she found Mrs. Taylor with a man, Emmanuel Acho. Faraji did not know Acho, but could tell that the two were romantically involved. A few months after me and Acho at lunch, Faraji noticed him in the hallway at work. Faraji later asked Joy Taylor if Acho worked at Fox, and Joy confirmed and explained that she wanted Acho to eventually recommend her on the show Speak for Yourself, which ended up being Speak. Faraji became alarmed and warned Miss Taylor that she should not sleep with Mr. Dixon and Mr. Acho at the same time, as Mr. Dixon is a very powerful man that may become very angry. Mrs. Taylor told her not to worry about it. She explained that she is also now powerful, and once Mr. Dixon was no longer useful to her, she will follow through on her plan to tell the company that he forced himself on her. She would not allow-
Yo, Joy Taylor's crazy. Joy Taylor's crazy. Yo, Joy Taylor is nuts. She's gonna sleep her way to the top, and then once he's no longer useful to her, she's gonna pull a Me Too Harvey Weinstein on that nigga. Oh my god. Once she's at the top, she said, "Me too." Oh my gosh.
herself to
I'm
be
sorry I
forced
had to
out by
stand for
Mr.
that, but
Dixon like
dude.
other women talent. Now I want to be beyond clear here when I say these are all allegations, but if this is true, and Joy's plan was to say that this man forced himself upon her once shit hit the fan, and their intimate relationship came to light, that is one of the most insane statements I've ever heard.
That is so diabolical. It's insane. It's insane. It's insane.
And when word started to get out around the office about her allegedly sleeping her way to promotions, HR did question Faraji about this, and basically her speaking her version of the truth was the beginning of the end of her employment at Fox, as she says she began to be ostracized by Joy Taylor. Now when it does come to Joy, this is where her part of the lawsuit is concluded. The other big player here is obviously Skip Bayless, who Faraji says developed deep feelings for her over the years, and that he expressed these feelings multiple times to no avail. Faraji says that when she first met Skip, he would discuss his life, his work at Fox, and other innocuous matters. However, soon after the weekly haircut started, Mr. Bayless began finding excuses to touch Faraji. He would give her lingering hugs after each haircut, putting his body against her own, pressing against her breast. He then began to kiss on her cheeks.
Pressing against her breast. How else do you give hugs, bro? A man and woman give like a real hug like this, there's no way to not have your breast against his body, bro. It's impossible. And this is why a nigga like me, once I get to the point of being able to do like meet and greets with niggas, I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. Side hug. I'm not touching your shoulder. I'm finna be like this. Give up a peace sign. For real, bro. This is crazy.
Miss Faraji was uncomfortable by the physical contact and would make excuses to leave right after the haircuts, like saying she needed to pick her son up from school. She also claims that he would make suggestive comments about her body and how voluptuous she was.
Voluptuous is nuts, bro. I don't want to like do a body scan of this Faraji girl, but like at this point I feel like it's necessary because there's no way you said voluptuous.
Continued to make advances
and the only picture I keep seeing of her, she doesn't look voluptuous.
Voluptuous she was. Over the years, Mr. Bayless continued to make advances on Faraji, lingering hugs, kisses on the cheek, and inappropriate comments that he could change her life if she would have sex with him. In July 2021, Faraji developed issues with her left ovary and advised it could be cancer. With a fourth biopsy scheduled, she explained her situation to Mr. Bayless, hoping that he would take pity on her and cease his advances. Instead, Mr. Bayless told her that he wanted to be with her. Faraji panicked and began rambling that there were cameras everywhere, that she has a child and that she does not want him. Mr. Bayless allegedly then grabbed her hands, began kissing them, and offered her $1.5 million to have sex. I mean, let's be honest, guys. 1.5 million bones for a one-night stand has to be the most insane tricking I've ever heard. Approximately 1 week later, Skip makes another advance at Miss Faraji. Faraji responds, "Skip, stop, you have a wife." And then Skip allegedly responds, "Aren't you Muslim? Doesn't your dad have 3 to 4 wives?" Faraji responded that her father was dead, and when Mr. Bayless looked taken aback, she made an excuse to leave. I mean, she really does make it sound like Skip was infatuated with her, saying that he became enraged when he was told
this picture choice is crazy.
by Mr. Dixon that she was having a sexual relationship with his co-host Shannon Sharpe, something that she did not. Dixon that she was having a sexual with her, saying that he became enraged when he was told by Mr. Dixon that she was having a sexual relationship with his co-host Shannon Sharpe, something that she denies. Mr. Bayless responds,
I thought she meant Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharpe were having a sexual relationship. I was about to say, damn, she airing that bitch out.
"I have love for you, and I have for 6 years, and you hurt me, and you are ruining this." Faraji again responded that she must be polite to all talent. Skip then implied that if he stopped requesting her, it would affect her job. Faraji responded that she is scheduled to work every morning at 5:45 a.m., and if he would like to get his hair done, he is welcome to sit in her chair. Mr. Bayless continued to threaten her job. Faraji knew that he was trying to pressure her into having sex with him, but she kept repeating that she was a professional that had to be kind to all the talent. So she's claiming that all these sick power games for sexual favors were being thrown around this workplace, and that most of the checks and balances that are supposed to be in place to make sure things like this do not happen were corrupted themselves. So the entire system was allegedly made to protect those doing the bad things and punish anyone who had something to say about it. So obviously this is a story that could involve the entire company, maybe even people who are not listed in this lawsuit once they get to digging, and it's my prediction that this woman is about to get paid. And there's a saying in show business that—
Whoa. Joy Taylor appears on her evening show Speak one day after being named a defendant in the FS1 workplace misconduct lawsuit. That's Joy Taylor? This looks like a white woman.
The show must go on. And for Joy Taylor, I guess she was following this rule because only 1 day after being named in this lawsuit, she was back to host her program Speak. People noticed that she covered up—
I guess that's why people think that that's why people don't think that she's actually a black woman.
Her body, okay, usually she's wearing—
Yo, she is covering her body up. Oh shit.
Wearing some quite provocative clothing. And really pay attention to the 3 guys hanging out in the background. It's Michael Irvin.
I'm sorry, I'm pausing it again. I noticed that too. Every time I would ever see her on her podcast or on the show, she would always be having like low cut tees and shit like that.
Paul Pierce and Keyshawn. Just look at how far away they stay from her and how they just don't know what to do as they try and act like they don't know what the fuck is going on.
Welcome to Speak. I'm Joy Taylor here with Keyshawn Johnson.
Oh, that's why she looked so white. There was like a fade from white.
Michael Irvin.
They're like, keep your distance, man. We're not getting caught up in this shit.
It's Victory Monday for some and vacation.
I know my guy did not throw a pitch.
For some and vacation Monday for others.
That's so fucking funny.
For the ones who did have Victory Monday.
And let me just say, I was a big fan of Joy on Undisputed.
Me too!
I think she
That's
did
what
a great
I said.
job, but maybe that was just me being a horny 21-year-old at the time. They said people shocked about Joy Taylor and
This is crazy. Nigga got his toes out. And look at Joy. Look at Joy. They were in the crib together? That's nuts.
Acho, like they wasn't at the crib together. Yeah, I mean, this dude was at the crib with his socks off.
And
you know, people have to start digging up the past when something like this comes out. And so they found this video and people are saying, oh, this is outside of Joy Taylor's apartment. And this guy cannot stop smelling those hands.
Just got done with rehearsal for the new show Speak, and
Rehearsal, huh?
I got to take a moment to shout out my co-host Joy Taylor. A woman, a black woman, daily show, sports. Do you all realize how hard it is to get into the position that she is in?
That's nuts.
Oh, my finger. And just wait, in a second, this dude's gonna smell his thumb. He's a sick fuck.
So often there's misogyny and sexism running rampant in sports, and we don't even care what women have to say in sports. But Joy is not only in the position on television as a woman, as a black woman, but as an opinionist. So not just asking men what they think, but providing
either he snorted some coke or something else, man.
Distinct insight. It's hard to do.
Not Taylor Nation. George Floyd is also trending. What the fuck?
and Joy, you have done it. So congratulations. Looking forward to working with you.
And it's funny, he's just going on and on about women empowerment and how Joy is so great. And then this alleged lawsuit comes out and he's the one directly involved with, like, helping her allegedly get this promotion for this alleged sexual favor. I mean, they were saying that box was...
Oh, brother. Happy birthday to my brilliant co-host, my homie, and my friend. Ooh.
It's undeniable. This guy was out here wishing her happy birthday, making a fucking reel.
I mean, it's okay, bro. It's undeniable that she is a good looking woman. Okay, let's just put that in the air. She looks good. It's obvious. But for niggas to act like whatever. Let's play the video.
And you can't tell me, like, if you're not working with these people, you don't know what the fuck is up. Everyone always knew it worked when their homeboy was hitting something. That's a fact. I'm telling you guys, these types of videos now just look crazy.
That's what I have to deal with, people. Like, I'm over here.
The eye contact is nuts.
And, you know, I don't know what exactly she's doing.
Listen, somebody has to look good around here, okay?
Slick, you see that shade she threw at you, bro? Because you wasn't talking to me.
That was everyone.
That guy said, I'm just trying to keep my job. Y'all keep me out of that nasty...
That nigga, yo, the way he looked at him, he's like,
job. Y'all keep me out of that nasty shit.
She done slept with the nigga who owns this shit. I'm not doing that. I'm not saying shit.
Industry, I do not know anyone that is more impressive in every way, shape, or form than the one and only Joy Taylor, ladies and gentlemen.
This nigga's a hornball.
This guy was in love, man.
Yo,
they're saying that even Colin Coward low-key knew.
Between Tampa?
Titties. Oh my God, I saw this too. Bro, he said the two titties, cities. I was like, no fucking way.
In Los Angeles. It's like, we got all... I mean, two cities have glommed.
Bro said two titties. She was so, like, she knew why he said titties. That nigga was, her titties was on his mind. That's why she laughed like that.
Two titties. No, though, shout out to Colin. He was listed in this lawsuit because the woman did work on the herd because Joy was, present on there. And he was apparently a total gentleman. He treated everyone with absolute respect.
W.
All right, guys. So I'm actually here on her
Colin.
Instagram page.
He still said titties, though.
Video, and I can't help but notice that these women were, like, legitimately friends. Like, look at all the pictures she has of Joy. I'm sure Joy, low-key, put her on, more or less.
They were great friends,
It's amazing to me because maybe she just thought she was, like, talking the cheese man with a motherfucking hairdresser. Okay, I can't imagine my barber coming out, yo, these are the things he did. I don't know, it just adds an extra
That would be kind of crazy.
Her whole Instagram could literally
Niggas
be mistaken
cannons.
for Joy Taylor's Instagram because of all the pictures and videos, so they must have been close. I'm wondering what else happened in the background. Okay, they had this sort of falling out where she would throw her under the bus like this. I mean, this could ruin Joy Taylor's whole career.
That's a fact, bro. Joy Taylor had to say something to her that she decided, you know what, I'm done with this bitch. I'm airing this bitch out. Because they seem like best friends. This is Faraji's Instagram. As you can see, there are so many pictures of Joy Taylor on there and pictures of her with Joy Taylor on there. So Joy Taylor had to say something to this bitch for her to be like, you know what, I'm airing this bitch out.
Could end her career, to be honest with you.
She had to say something.
I don't know, guys. This whole situation has just been insane. I mean, this has obviously been a bombshell lawsuit. Would I be surprised if she slept her way up to the top? Absolutely not.
No.
Would I be surprised if some of these sick fucks who are in charge would make that type of thing more or less mandatory if you want an opportunity? No, not at all.
Nope.
I think that that's likely happening
Harvey
in many
Weinstein.
industries outside of entertainment as well. But it must be pretty sad if you're like trying to get your career in media and you're climbing your way up the ranks and then you slowly start to realize that this is the game you kind of have to play. Not trying to throw Joy Taylor any bail here, especially if she was going to say like, yo, this guy forced himself.
That's what I said. That's the craziest part about this. Now, if it was like, if it was like he was actually like forcing her to sleep with him until she got to the top and then she would air it out once she was there, fine. But the fact is she's like, get over it. And then she's like, well, once he's no longer of any use to me, I'm going to Me Too this nigga. That part is fucking nuts.
On me after
That
she more
part
or
is
less
fucking
used
nuts.
him for her opportunity's
This bitch is
sake.
crazy.
But y'all let me know what you guys think about all
Damn,
this
Joy
down
Taylor.
below.
I was
also
a
want to thank you
fan
guys
of
for
her.
watching today's video, dropping a like
Joy
and
Taylor and
subscribing.
her friend
Do you really think
Taylor.
Skip was out here offering
Used to say that shit to
1.5
Kendrick all the
million
time.
for that box? Either way, it's been your boy the Tan Superman. Some other lawsuits out here need to be covered, so I'm out. Peace.
Damn, Joy. Damn, Joy. Yeah, bro, her podcast was cool. Podcast was cool. Not like that, nigga. I was not looking for leaks or some shit. That's just weird, bro. But like, name one Joy Taylor. She made music? I thought she was just a... I didn't know she made music. Hold the fuck up. That's what I was about to say. I'm like, did Joy Taylor made music? All right. You got me there. You got me there.